Live from Oakland, California in the Bay Area. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Oakland Athletics. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Singing a guy who could change this game with one swing of the bat, Jordan Diaz. He, of course, leads their team in home runs.
Yeah, Boog, he's been such a force at the plate, and it seems like every time he connects, the ball is traveling out of the ballpark. So when you have such a threat like that, other guys in the lineup should get good pitches to hit because they're trying to get those outs instead of having to face him in a big situation.
Just about ready to go. And on the hill today, number 38. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Ready to go now. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Ball to strike. The pitch. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball. The pitch. That one misses, and the count's full. The pitch. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Leading off tonight.
Here's Mookie to hit.
The shortstop, Mookie.
Turns and fires to Betts. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ohtani gets his lead at first with nobody out. Misses again, 5 in a row. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And a pitch. And strike 2.
Full count.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. On a second, they get 1. Can't hang on.
Batting third, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's down. One hops off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. 1-0.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
And it's second with one away. And up to the plate is Will Smith. And a pitch. And there's a ball.
Missed. 2 balls, 1 strike.
One out, the runner at second here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Popped up. Settles underneath it. And there's 2 down. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. A lot of bat-to-ball skill in this offense, Chris. Very tough outs all over the place, and they're sporting the best team batting average in the league right now.
Well, clearly they're good hitters, Boog, but I'll tell you from experience, when you're on the other side of the field, you look at these players and you just say, man, this team is lucky, because you feel like your team hits balls like that and they just don't find the holes that they seem to find. So I think it's a combination of being really good hitters, but also being lucky, and that's what this game is all about.
Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
2 and 2.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Everything came together for him. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Freeman hits it in the air. Drifts towards it. And that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And the home team down a run. Back here with my pal Singy, and taking the ball for the Dodgers, Tyler Glasnow.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season, and when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
2-2 now. Bounce to the right side. Freeman steps on the bag. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. And time now to check out the A's lineup. This is not a team that's had much success driving the baseball so far this year. They have to rely on stringing hits together as opposed to scoring a lot of runs on homers, doubles, and triples. So it's hard to bunch runs together.
And that's exhausting when your team is at the bottom of the league in slugging percentage, and how much it takes, Boog, for you to put together a rally and put together a big inning. Just a difficult thing to do consistently over a long season. So somehow, some way, somebody's going to have to find some power in this lineup so that they can have some easier wins and enjoy this season a little bit more.
That one in for a strike. 2-2.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Three-two. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
ground ball left side. Gathers and throws to first. That ends the inning. One left for Oakland, and it remains 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. Now it's the right fielder, James Outman.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
2-1 now. And he chases that one below the zone.
2-2.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And a 3-2. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Adam Duvall at the plate. And he deals. That misses. And that's ball 3.
3-1.
At the belt and fires. And it's fouled away. 1 out, base is empty. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that one is lifted in the air. Ruiz should have this one. Squeezes it. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting up.
2 outs, base is empty. Mac Horvat digs in now. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a tapper. Throws to first in time. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they're on top 1-0. Back here in East Bay. Now here is Jordan Diaz. There's a 1-1. Just missed.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2-2.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the left fielder. Swing and a miss.
1-2. Count.
Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Down the line. Sizes this one up. He makes the grab. And that quickly 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Clark Elliot. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back. Out of here. A gigantic blast. It's his 8th home run of the year, and we're all square. It's 1-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Seems like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 2 down, digging in for Oakland, Cooper Bowman. Inside and hit him.
Well, a few things can go wrong when you are delivering a pitch. That grip, slip out of your hand, release point, wind up, all of those things. And I think it's safe to say at least one of those, if not more than one, got away from him.
Bowman off of first with 2 away. This one chopped up the middle, and that one handled. Tosses to first, and that'll do it. Oakland gets one on this homer, all even at 1 apiece. Back after this on the show. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Looked like it was a little bit up. Struck him out looking. Here's Mookie Betts. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Kicks and fires. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His 22nd homer of the year. It's 2-1.
Well, you can see he was out front just a little bit. Maybe didn't recognize the changeup earlier, but he got the bat head to it, hooked it down the line, and was able to keep it fair for a long home run. Really impressive.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now up the middle, and that chance handled. Got him on the off-balance throw, and Guerrero is set down.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Going, gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 3-1.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Kicks and deals. And another ball. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball popped up. Rohde makes the catch, inning over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back in Oakland as we go to the last of the third. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Esteury Ruiz.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
That misses the zone. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
You got a full count.
After scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good. About what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Ryan Rohde up next for the A's. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That's worth the price of admission. 3rd home run of the season, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-3.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. Gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Next up for the A's, Zach Gelof. Just missed.
You know, these A's showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Hands onto the foul tip. That's a strikeout.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Tied up here in the early going. Glasnow ready and deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two outs.
Ball.
Pitch
Full
misses
count.
there. 3-2 now. Base hit. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's the left fielder.
Ball.
That one a little bit high, and it's 2-1. And the pitch. Swings through that one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Lifted in the air, right field. Outman puts it away, and that is that. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. We're tied now at 3 apiece. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the fourth. Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
Freddie Freeman.
Next
Ball,
pitch is
that's
outside.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game. It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Base hit into the outfield. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Go ahead run on base. Now the left fielder, Adam Duvall. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball. Got it. And that is a big first out. 2 on, 1 out. Matt Corbett now at the plate. 1 out. Runners at first and second. And a good eye there.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And now the lefty. And that's off the inside edge. And now 3-1. Shohei Ohtani to bat next. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in. Holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Back to the top of the lineup, Shohei Ohtani getting ready to hit. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. And a big swing and a miss.
1-2.
Here's a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Here's Mookie now. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
All loaded up. Top half of inning number 4. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Out of here. Grand slam. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 8-3. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Number 38 is done, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Forrest Whitley on a pitch out of the pen here.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So 2 down, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Check swing, went around, and it's 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Stays alive. Two outs. And another ball.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Three-two. Gets a piece and stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Righty to the plate. That clips the zone. It's 2-2. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Dodgers with the big blast. A grand slam. It's now 7-3. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom of the 4th, striding to the plate now for Oakland, Clark Elliot. And he walked him.
That's low. Ball 4. Take your base.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes. But now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Elliot on at first. Nobody out. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Next offering is fouled back. The punch out there, Another strikeout for Glasnow.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
That's the ball.
Just missed. Foul ball. And a pitch. Runner takes off. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's a high chopper. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So first and second with 2 outs. Ryan Rohde up next for the A's.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
And the righty deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The 1-2. Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup. A's strand a couple. Deficit remains at 4. It's 7-3. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Fly ball down the line. Flying after this one. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Right side. Geloff. Over to first. And Freeman is retired.
The right fielder, number 33, James Outman.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, James Outman. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Activity in the bullpen. Reese Kinnear getting loose out there. Irvin also getting ready. Now one missed. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 3.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Right-handed reliever. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Checks over to first. Back safely. Outman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Left field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So the Dodgers leave 1, but they still lead it 7-3. Back here in the East Bay, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Zach Geloff. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Makes the grab, one down.
Now batting, catcher, Tyler Soderstrom.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Tyler Soderstrom. One down, base is empty. On the ground, Betts up with it. Throws to first in time.
Now batting, third baseman, Jordan Diaz.
So 2 down now, and here is Jordan Diaz. Two outs.
Nope, ball.
That one fouled off. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. The A's down by 4, last half of inning number 5. And a foul ball.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
And down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. The A's strand 1. They're down 4. It's 7-3. And we're back. Leading off, Mac Horvat.
The second baseman, number 12.
Righty delivers. And another ball.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think it's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
2-2 now. Got it. 1 out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. And a foul ball.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
That one almost got him. Two down. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
And now it's Mookie Betts. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
2 down, nobody on, and we're the top half of the 6th. Not close with that one. 2-1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 8-3. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Here's the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And another ball. Guerrero leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Way outside. Counts full, 3-2. Teoscar Hernandez in the on-deck circle. So now 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. Dodgers add 1 to their lead on the solo homer. It's now 8-3. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Gavin Stone. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Now it's the right fielder, Clark Elliot.
The right fielder. Clark Elliot.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Stone.
1-2.
He's made a name for himself as a very effective reliever, but not really what you expect from a bullpen arm these days because he's not out there racking up Ks. Wouldn't chase that time.
I think it's the deception and his ability to change arm angles and slots and give hitters different looks within one at bat. They're never able to get comfortable. When you only see him once, a lot of times he has success. Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
And that's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And at first, Darryl Hernandez up next for the A's. Got to be clever, too, when you don't have that lights-out stuff, right?
Absolutely. You got to know what you're able to do.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
So the Oakland lineup turns over. Digging in for Oakland, Esteury Ruiz.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
The Dodgers leading by 5 here in the bottom of the 6th. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 left for Oakland. Can't chip away at an 8-3 deficit. Back in Oakland, we go to the top of the 7th. Now here is Teoscar Hernandez. The pitch. Swings and misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Action in the pen down there. Timothy Ochoa preparing to come on if needed. Perez getting loose as well. Lined, and that's a base hit. just kind of sliced that one into center.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now it's going to be Freddie Freeman. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2.
Got it by him for the K. Man at first, and next for LA, James Outman. Hernandez, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2.
Count.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Diaz makes the play. That's out number 2.
Now back, left fielder, Adam Duvall.
Adam Duvall steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
In the dirt, but kept close. To second, but way too late. Safe there. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Man at second. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. One left for LA, but they lead at 8-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's going to be Ryan Rohde.
Ryan Rohde.
The pitch. Good eye in that spot.
That's the ball.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. The line to kick the pitch. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now that second.
Next up for the A's, Zach Geloff. The pitch. Swing, and he breaks his bat. And he grabs it foul.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Well, they saw that changeup really well. Just a little early. Still barreled in. As you see, home run distance. Just couldn't keep it fair.
Here's a 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Here comes a pitch. On the ground, 2 ball. Good feed. That's one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Gone. He'll touch them all. Home run number 5 on the season, and they cut into the lead. It's 8-4.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Aroldis Chapman comes on now.
And he's been fantastic this year. Really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
Aroldis Chapman.
Next to hit, Jordan Diaz. And the slider just misses. That one outside, and that's ball 3. And that's a strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Right through there. Got him. That ends the frame. A's get one back on this solo blast. It's now an 8-4 score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Timothy Ochoa. Mac Horvath steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Number 12.
The wind and the pitch.
Ball.
That one fouled off. 2-2. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
1 ball, 2
It's been a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
That's a ball.
That's down and in. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Taj Bradley getting ready to go. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Now it's Mookie Betts. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. up next for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
Count is full.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Dodgers go down quietly, but they still lead it by a count of 8-4. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Kenley Jansen.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Here's the left fielder. The Athletics in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Ball
And
high.
that one upstairs.
You know, these Athletics putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way so far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
This one high in the air to left center. Duvall pulls it in on the run.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because the pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs. I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
One down, base is empty.
2-1.
And another
3-1.
ball. Smoked in the left, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Got him swinging.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2-2.
Elliot off of first with 2 away. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. This ball's chopped on the ground. Horvat. Play made, that ends the inning. The A's strand 1. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. We go to the 9th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The lefty fires. That one is upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offer in there for a strike. It's 2-2.
2-2.
And a pitch. And the slider just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Payoff pitch. Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
The batter now will be Will Smith. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
One down, base is empty. Out to short, Hernandez. On to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter.
And now the center fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. His 11th of the year. It's 9-4. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
Base is empty with 2 away. And up next for Los Angeles, Freddie Freeman. And a swing and a miss there.
1-2.
In the air, right field. Elliot on his way over. Brings it in. And that'll do it. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now 9-4. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Nick Frasso.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
The Athletics.
Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Esteury Ruiz.
Ruiz.
Hit in the air, right field. That gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, first baseman.
And here's the first baseman, Ryan Rohde. The 1-1.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And strike 2.
2-2.
That one not close. Full count now. The Dodgers leading by 5. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times.
Now
2 runners on,
second
nobody
baseman.
out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Zach Geloff. At the belt and fires. So now 1-2.
Not the easiest thing
1-2.
when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps was going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
He's 2 outs away. And here's the catcher, Tyler Soderstrom. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
The count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
2 on, 2 outs. Foul ball there. Frasso is just 1 strike away. Two outs. And it's filled up. Got it. And that'll do it.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
9-4 our final score. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 9 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 6 runners on base. For the Athletics, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 10 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.